G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. So that's an extra battery that I've got for the aquaponics setup. That's a 95 amp hour 12 volter, which has led me to see the need to create a battery box that will hold both the batteries and my inverter in a reasonably waterproof state. That, my friends, is the beginning of a frame which I'll use to make said battery box, which I think will work pretty well. I'm hoping to dress that up so it looks kind of cute and like a little old house. But we'll see how we go, because as you know, woodwork is probably not my major skill. When it comes to whipping up a bit of cabinetry, I make a damn fine block of cheese, let me tell you. Anyway, so we'll see how this unfolds on the next few days. Happy New Year's Day. I've moved out of the sun on my workbench and into the shade. By God, I don't know if you can hear me panting, but geez, it's hot. Even the bloody dog won't come outside. So I ended up, I double screwed the entire frame just to make sure that held together. And there you go, the floor's in. Just a single row of screws on each side. I'm about to put the back in, then I'll put the sides in. Then I'll work out some way of making a cunning contraption so I can open the front up like a door. Alright, let's come back when I've done a bit more. The back's in now, you beauty. Just got to measure up and fit the sides. What I've been doing, that timber that I've used, it's actually old fence palings. So I've got an old busted fence out the front that I scabbed up off a fence builder. Okay, sides are in, back's in, floor's in. I suppose I'm going to have to think about how the hell I'm going to put a roof on this thing. Rightio, yeah, well, I'll come up with a harebrained scheme and I'll let you know, eh? G'day folks, it's Andy here from Harebrained Schemes Are Us. So what I figure I'll have a crack at doing is I obviously want the roof sloped. So I'm going to add another cross beam like that. And I got another little piece of wood that's about half the distance of the long bits there. And I've simply cut that in half diagonally, which should make a couple of wedges. Which should sit nicely. Yeah, see if we can show you that like that on each side. Yeah, Andy, you did a shit job, mate. They're not quite even. They should do the trick, I reckon. And then I've got some corrugated iron that I scabbed from that council collection thing. I figure I'll cut a bit of that off and I should be able to attach that corrugated iron to that there rooftop, which should give us enough of a slope to kind of do the trick. Now I suppose I could have ran the whole length of the side, but I don't see the need, to be honest. So I think I'm happy enough to stick doing it the way I'm doing it, and we'll bloody see if it works, hey? Alright, I'll show you when that's done. So we all know what would have happened if I had gone with my original lazy boy answer. Rosie would have come screaming out like a banshee. She would have rightly said to me, "That's as ugly as sin, fix it." And I would have had to go and fix it anyway. So rather than be screamed at, hopefully I'll delight her and she'll say, "What a wonderful husband I am," and all will be well. Well, that's me dreaming. Alright, so I'm going to screw this together and put that corrugated iron on. The worry, of course, is how the hell I'm going to cut the corrugated iron, but I've got some tin snips, so I guess we can have a crack at that. Alright, I'll see when it's together. Well, the roof's on, look at that. I think that's entirely functional. Now I did cut it so that it would overhang the front like that. That was on purpose. Obviously overhangs the sides a smidgen. The other side I thought I'd overhang it like I did the front. I don't know, I just thought it might look better. Whether it does is another issue. You can see, remember I said, oh shit, I'm going to have a devil of a job cutting this stuff. So she's ended up pretty rustic. I broke two little saw blades, on my jigsaw doing that. They were metal, supposed to be metal blades, so I don't know what's going on, but snapped them clean in half. In the end I had to do it with a pair of clippers, hence the rough. But nonetheless, it's on the outside, and so it shouldn't pour water in. That's no problem, aside from looking somewhat rustic. So, what we've got to do at Harebrained Schemes Are Us now is work out a front door, and I ain't doing that right now because it's 6, no it's not, I'm lying, it's 5:30 p.m. and time for me to go and have a rumbo. And I want to sit out here. I'll have to pack up all my crap, but I want to sit out here and watch the chickens because that's one of my favourite pastimes. You can see I've got a few tools and stuff I'm going to have to put away, tidy up so it looks all good. We'll continue this probably tomorrow. I'll work out some way of hinging up a door like I did for my chook pen. I don't know if you're... Oh, I won't show you the chook pen, bloody hell, Andrew, you're walking on. Alright, so I'll see you tomorrow. And there it is with the front door finally, front side door finally attached. I've tried to make that middle bit look like it's, you know, little double doors. I found some handles in the shed that I stuck on there. I added that lantern, just in case I've got to come out at night. And that's usually when something goes wrong, it'll be at night. So that's hanging on there. I kept it well and truly off the house because the last thing I wanted was that little house catching fire. That'd be kind of inconvenient. But that's it. I guess I'll post a separate video about hooking the batteries up and the inverter and all that stuff because it's a little more technical and a different kind of video. Alright, well you folks have a wonderful new year and I'll catch you soon.